All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking a little bit about real music in real time for like two real people out there, just like you and just like me. The shadow banning continues. Here's Jeff Scott Soto. Great album. It's entitled Complicated. Autographed copy. Here's the deal, folks. I had Soto on yesterday. You can call him Jeff. You can call him Soto. He doesn't want to be called Scott. Maybe JSS. Anyway, it was a really great interview. And I don't say that to brag. I'm just saying it was an informative interview. It was entertaining. It was funny at times. It was truthful. It covered not only musical topics, but also delved into the political divide here in the country. And Jeff is just a top-notch guy. He is a great human being. He's a peacemaker. He's not a warmonger. And I appreciate his friendship. I appreciate his support. It's irritating to me how few people are interested when I do content like this. And he is one of the best singers in the last 30 or 40 years. He really is. And he could be in Van Halen. He could be the lead singer for Queen. Aerosmith should have him on speed dial. Again, especially right now, Aerosmith really should have him on speed dial, but I don't think they're going to continue without a singer. And we covered that in the interview. The interview, I mean, if you look at a title of an interview, here's my exclusive interview with Jeff Scott Soto. Okay, whatever. I don't know what it's about. Click. I'm not gonna watch that. Clicking off, not clicking on. So we do this interview. It's about 55 minutes. I know a lot of people don't have that type of attention span. But this is the kind of content I do, right? And I'm not going to be changing. I'm not going to be changing the format. I'm not going to be doing TikTok videos. I might do a YouTube short someday. My son keeps telling me it's profitable and I should do it, and he'll help me do some of the editing and so forth. I don't know if I have the patience for any of it. You know, I have a quality interview, and you can learn a lot about a number of different circumstances. His relationship with Neil Sean, for instance, you could learn something if you watch the interview. His relationship with Yngwie Malmsteen, you could, again, learn something. He's got new material out there, which again, you could hear about it. And I know he's got a lot of projects in the works. This is melodic rock. This is where we are in the year 2023. Now, I know some of this isn't in everybody's wheelhouse. The good thing about JSS is he's all over the map as far as his involvement. Anything from West Coast music to heavy metal and everything in between, he participates in a way I think that's very unique. He gets involved in many different projects, and he's one of the hardest working guys in the business. So I'm frustrated, obviously, because I think it was a really great interview. At the end of it, I was grateful, I was thankful, and I thought, you know what, this one's probably going to get a lot of viewership. Well, again, I wake up to 1,400 views this morning. My channel has 73,888 subscribers currently, and 1,400 people out of the 73,000, and some of them probably came in who weren't subscribers to watch this video. Now, I get it. There are people, especially in this industry, I get it. I'm not liked within a certain group of people within this industry on YouTube. And it's just depressing because I don't go around bashing other YouTubers or anything like that. I don't find chat rooms where they're talking about me and then go online and out everybody and say, wow, what a bunch of jerks. I mean, they don't even know me, which is true. You don't know me. So if you're talking about me, why don't you get to know me and talk to me personally before you start, shooting your mouth off? But this is the world we live in. It's a low attention span world that we currently are in. And a long form video like this, a real high quality interview with two adults talking about important things, whether it's music or politics, right? Which I guess you can't mix. What is it? Religion and politics you're not supposed to mix, but apparently you can't mix music and politics because there's no political agenda in the music industry, right? We all know that they're just neutral and they just put out articles and we're all supposed to just nod our heads. Yeah, it's really bad how, whatever topic is being discussed when it comes to how great the establishment is. It's really bad when people buck the establishment. This is what you'll get from the music industry in the year 2023. Whereas in 1970, you had a bunch of people out there protesting and saying that the government was out of line and that kids shouldn't die in a war, which is still true today, a useless war, an endless war. But you can't talk about that stuff anymore. I think we did either on camera or off camera mention RFK Jr. And he's cool. I would take him over the two top guys right now. I would definitely take him over the front runners in either political party. But getting back to the content of the video, there was a ton of music related material here, which was interesting. Talking about vocals and aging and how, things are going downhill for a lot of bands because they're just not willing to quit. And I was covering this and Soto came on and he again gave his perspective, and he's got a great perspective because he's in the business. And we briefly talked about Trans-Siberian Orchestra, which is going out on tour again, as they have been for so long. And JSS has been involved in that for a very long time. So, you want something to do for the holiday season, get your tickets for TSO. But it's frustrating, 1,400 views, quality video. If I'm not shadow banned, then I guess people just don't care about this kind of content. I think it's a combination of both. So I'm going to leave it there. I wanted to vent a little bit. I also, again, wanted to thank Jeff for coming on. He was terrific, as he typically is. We have a long conversation before we get started, and then we chat afterwards. And it's always entertaining, enlightening, informative, and there's a bond. There's a friendship, which I really appreciate. So again, folks, thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out modernretrofm.com if you want to support this channel. And I'm starting to lose some Patreon support now. I'm not sure why that is, but just, I guess in this economy, it's difficult to sustain anything. But if you want to help me out and you haven't before, a couple bucks a month is what I'm asking for. And I need a bunch of people to do that, right? I can't rely on rich donors to swoop in and save the day for me. That would be great. It would certainly help pay the mortgage, but this is what I do. And so if you appreciate this content, which is pretty much every single day of the week, and if I skip a day here or there, I typically make up for it and do multiple videos. So you're getting a lot of content all year round, and watching the videos is good too. But if you want to support the channel, so if someday, maybe this particular platform doesn't want to host this channel anymore, the channel is also playing over on Odyssey and on Rumble. So there are other places to go watch the content. But I really need folks to like the videos and watch them here on YouTube. All right, I'm done venting. I'm done complaining. I'll see you soon.